Hey everybody, Brian Meadows from CorrectiveMechanics.com. I want to talk to you about the sternocleidomastoid, funny sounding muscle name that gets overworked from day to day. And I'm going to show you a technique on how we can relieve that muscle. Now the sternocleidomastoid is a muscle in our neck that originates from pretty much back behind our ear and attaches down towards the clavicle, towards our sternum, and along the medial portion of our clavicle as well. It allows us to rotate left and right contralaterally, which means we rotate right, the left side actually starts to contract. And then obviously looking left, our right side starts to contract. It also allows us to put our head down, our chin towards our chest, which contracts both sides at the same time. And it allows us to do any kind of flexion from side to side. And that is ipsilateral, which means on the same side will contract. So think about how you sit every day looking at a computer or even just recreationally looking down at your laptop or your mobile phone. And that's how muscles work. They allow your head to position into a downward looking position. That means this muscle is contracting and other ones in the back of your neck are actually relaxing and stretching. That's just how it works. It feels very passive, doesn't feel like you're having to strain or anything to forcibly make it work. It's just a natural movement, but that's the only way you can make movements is from those muscles working synergistically with each other. So if you're looking down all day, you have a shortened sternocleidomastoid all day long, and it needs to relax. So it's basically a contracted muscle, and it needs to relax. And if we do this day after day, it's going to remain shortened, and it's going to have a harder time relaxing and getting lengthened. So the way to actually relieve this muscle is through the use of self-myofascial release. And the way that you do that is by using pressure. The way to get to the sternocleidomastoid is you can look to one side, knowing that it's contralateral. The opposite side is going to contract. So you can see or feel this muscle contracting. So you can actually take your fingers and you can grab the muscle and then bring your head back forward to the middle and just give it a slight pinch, not a hard pinch. You don't want to make it spasm by hurting it. Again, you can grab it if you lose control and just kind of hold it there. Just give a little bit of pressure. And you can go up and down that muscle. You can look down and do the same thing and get that muscle. It just helps you figure out where that muscle is. But you can see it. It actually attaches down here to the clavicle. So you're going to find that tender spot with your fingers and then hold that spot, put a little bit of pressure on it, hold it for 30 seconds. Now, alternatively, if you can't grab that muscle or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can just take your two fingers. The muscle runs behind the jawbone underneath the ear and down and wraps around to the front. So you can just take your two fingers and find that tender spot and then just keep a little bit of pressure there and hold it for 30 seconds minimum. Be sure not to come anywhere closer towards your throat. You don't want to press on your throat, and you have carotid arteries that run through your neck. You don't want to press on that either. So just make sure it is on that muscle. And like I said, you can turn your head and feel the muscle flex. Hey, if you like this video, do me a favor and put a comment down below and even subscribe or hit that like button. And if you subscribe, hit the alert bell so you don't miss another video that I put out. But even more so, I'd appreciate it if you go to CorrectiveMechanics.com and check out some other videos and tips and tricks that we have. And I also have available for you a free ebook that shows how the whole process of corrective exercise works and in what procedures and steps that we use in what order. But until next time, take care.